free doodle images and animated cartoon images that you can use for your online marketing.
Sounds like a good commercial. Might have to take that script.
Right.
She from last time. That's hilarious. Should be good to go all the way.
Use for your online marketing.
Yep, here we go.
Like a good commercial. Might have to take.
I bet. Let some people file in. What's it looking like on your screen? You see anybody?
I'm putting it up right now. It says 6 people watching.
All right. I don't know why it hasn't been showing me people watching the last couple of weeks. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to see a little something.
Oh yeah, here they are. Go ahead, drop. What up, Gelati? What up, Dijon, Miss T, Devontae, Kyler, everybody? Dang, y'all ain't come in and say what's up. Y'all already hopping into my how to submit. We ain't gonna know how y'all doing. How's your day going, BrandMan?
Hey,
BrandMan.
We're just objects, bro. All right. Well, hey, y'all know how this thing works, man. Hey, once a week, 3 p.m. Thursdays. Looking for some good music. For the last couple of weeks, we got the method where, hey, we're gonna play 10 songs, right? Of those 10 songs, 5 will be BrandMan Network members, straight up. They've already submitted. So if you're not in BrandMan Network, then you won't know what we're talking about. But they've already submitted. If you are in BrandMan Network and wondering what am I talking about, then go to the navigation section and you'll be able to figure out what I'm talking about. There's a button that says submit live music reviews. Anybody else? We're also gonna play another 5 from just live music submissions. Corey will tell you how that goes down. At the end of the session, after playing 10 songs, we will choose a top song of the day and play that thing twice. Run that thing back. And that's it. I hate this, man. I got this brand new case, and this is, but every week now I got to take this off just for this. Defeats the purpose. But all right, let's get into it.
Oh yeah, everybody saying what's up now. That's all I see, man. A little hospitality, man. There we go. All
right, and now I got to figure out the number that we left off at. Let me see. I feel like we did 23, and then we went to that means trees. I don't think we played another 4-pound song, which would be 29. What you say?
I was gonna say while you kind of getting that together, as far as the other submissions, man, send $5 to $KOHREY on Cash App. First 5 people getting accepted. Please include your artist name and your song name so we can find you. If you don't make it into the first 5, we'll refund you your money. You know what I'm saying? So you can try again next week. But those are submission instructions. There should be in the chat floating around. If you can't see it, let me know and I'll post them again.
There it is. Number 1, we're gonna run it with In the Trap Freestyle by Pothead Tez. Let's go ahead.
They're saying you're frozen, bro.
I'm frozen?
You know what I mean? They're saying you're frozen.
But you hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Well,
I'm looking at you. Yeah, you are frozen.
All right, I'm gonna fix my life as y'all listen to this new song. Pothead Tez, In the Trap Freestyle. Let's get it.
What's going on, man? It's your boy. Pothead Tez. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm in the trap with my Glock. I just got out paper, so you know I'm smoking a light. Pothead Tez stay with the pot, and speaking of drugs, me and Stretch got caught with a light. They jammed me up, I was hot, but I took my lip, fuck that shit, now I'm back on the block. Nigga move around, he get shot. Bullets make his body drop, get him up on the block. You got you a Drake, and I want me a Drake, sounding me like, yo, that's getting robbed. I'm in a Honda, around with Brianna, stuck at the lights, you know I'm getting tired. Then when I push, she gon' catch every drop, cause she know it, she don't, she get put out the car. Working her wrist, just slurping this shit, okay, all of that cool, but watch out that slide. So fresh and so clean, ride with no stretching, he mean he'll take the little nigga things, put him on the team. You the type call the police, I'm the type to pull up out a tweet and he raising the lead. I'm feeling her vibe, she a free, she got pretty hair and pretty teeth, told her I'm trying to beat. Fucking all night and no sleep when I'm done, told her she gotta leave. I know she hate me talking tough on IG, before you talk shit, wipe that nut off your teeth. I hit the booth and I roll me a leaf. I am what they say, let them talk about me. Don't forget to mention, I keep a chopped extension, still a let go of my fence and get in your shit like the dentist. Mike Tyson with the right, Muhammad Ali with the vision. Question, when every nigga start rapping and rap with and weapons. We know you not killer, we know you not stepping. Put all of that cap before you know your list. I be with the lows, but I ain't the low. If a nigga try stretch you, know I'm a stretch. You say she love me, but be acting stupid and groupie, so I can't show her no affection. Yeah, man, nigga know what's going on, man. It's been a minute, yeah. It's been a minute, but I'm back though. Yeah, and I'm finna go back in on y'all. Check me out. Hold on. Yeah. I'm in the chat with some killers. She wanna get a kid face cause she heard that I was that nigga. I just might pop me a jigger, stick and move on that hoe, bitch. I feel like I'm MJ and Thriller. I just might pop me a nigga. Choppers on chopper, more drums than a band on these niggas. I just might up my little pistol. Do I hold a 30, gon' blow like a fan on these niggas? They say he did it again. Shit, what I do, bitch, I brought all the bands out. I'm known to fuck on the bitch, then jump in the whip and I shoot to her friend house. She say she gon' have my kids. I'm sorry, little bitch, I put them in your friend mouth. My niggas say he got them peas, slide to the east and see what they hearing about. No, I don't sell weed, but I smoke a lot. My niggas got that if you need you some fight. I seen you that Addy pull up to the spot. If they serving you, serve it, they robbing you, got it. I hit them all and I shot till I drop. You can't copy this drip, you don't got what I got. If you shoot, you gon' miss. If I shoot, then you shot. We pull up, let shit fly, then shoot back to the spot. But little bitch, I'm back with a blunt full of threats and a clip that whole 30. Nervous as shit when I ride with this bitch, cause it came from the east and I know this whole dirty. They talking down when I'm not around. Too many knives in my back for the hurt me.
All right. That was In the Trap freestyle Pothead Tez. What do y'all think? Let me see these comments. What they started off sounded like had bad quality, but it might have been the stream. Probably the stream mostly. It was pretty decent quality. Snapping. Kool-Aid said he's snapping. I'm smoking pot, listening to Pothead. All right, Dejan. Hey, they feeling it. Pothead Tez, if you out here, you know what I mean. They fucking with it.
Yeah, that was hard. I was fucking with the bars, bro. He was spitting.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he really was. That flow reminded me of the shot of flow, which he looked like he probably made around the same time. But I don't even mean that as a I mean as a drawback. It just reminded me of that. But and you did justice. So yeah, I rock with that.
Yeah.
Keep that one in the chamber. All right, Jamel Dion. I think I saw you were in this chat when it first started too. You got your submission. Hopefully you still a member, but we're gonna go ahead and play this thing anyway because you submitted. Wow. Let's see. We got he gave me 50 options to choose from. Let's try Spotify. All right. Waiting in the water. Oh, something went wrong. It didn't. Hey man, something went wrong, dog. We're gonna have to see and see if we can get back to you.
Oh man, we tried.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the link or and if it'll ever work, but if not, yeah, we're gonna have to keep moving for a second. But we'll try to get back to you and try it again. We're back to Mayo the First. Mayo had a submission early on. Hopefully it's a different song. The Man. Did we listen to this one already? Let's see.
I tell her Mayo is the man.
Nah, we didn't listen to that one before.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
We got The Man by Mayo the First. Let's get it.
I tell her Mayo is the man. Money is the motive. I'ma be the president and I ain't never voted. Bitch, I'm in my bag, sipping on some potent. Took my girl around the world to dive up in the ocean. I'm a wild motherfucker, been this way since a youth. Laughing to the bank while I'm throwing up a deuce. Hating on the kid while all you stupid bitches sleep. Go ahead, get your Z's. I'ma kill these fucking beasts. I'ma get some fucking money, get good pussy, top my shit. Pull up in the art with DSLs around my dick. Fuck them if they hating Mayo, never walking what they preaching. I'm the fucking pussy pastor, give forgiveness with my seed. To give a fuck about your feelings, I'm a dastardly bastard. I'm on the moon, tripping shrooms, and I'm properly plastered. I'm on your head, I'm on your neck, I'm on your ear, I'm on your ass. On your ass! Look, my outfit $20. Yo, bitch still don't fuck on me. I use my dick to brush her teeth. She swallow all my Listerine. I'm Mr. Clean, I'm fresh as hell. Dripping in my steez. Young man living swell. Bullshit missing me. But these hoes mad, so mad. Oh Lord, why y'all so mad? Hoes mad, so mad. Why though? Bitch, you so bad, so bad. Oh shit, goddamn baby, so bad. Baby, back that thing up, throw that booty back on me. But you pay it for my dinner, cause this dick ain't free. Who this white boy think he is, bossing up on me? Bitch, I'm male motherfucker. I'm the sauciest of creams. I'm a rootin' tootin' Texan baby corn-fed boy body spread. Got my third eye wide open, mama open up for my third leg. I'm the best man on my worst day. Party like it's your birthday. Got that gold medal pussy, goddamn baby, first place. I'm Tony Montana when the shit hit the fan, wanna play this rough, okay? Put 'em on game, put 'em on blast. I'm the best of the best, and I'm blessed and I'm bad, and it is what it is, and it do what it do, and I do what I want when I please. Girl, get down on your knees, big shit grin when I cheese. Young flat top be the king, bitch, I'm chefing in the kitchen and I'm seasoning shit. I got the spice of life and then my shit is icy. I got a 10 up on my line and she be fiending for dick. I give the baby cakes a little bit of icing and they be trying to try me, but they fucking with the truth. I tell them come and find me.
That is The Man by Mayo the First. He came on it like he was the man, like he was feeling like he was the man. How you feel about that, Corey?
Yeah, that's what I say, man. Like, yeah, he came in confident as fuck, bro. Like, I like that. I like the energy of that. I wasn't a big fan of the production of it. I think a different beat would have kind of made the song, but yeah, the energy, like the commitment to the performance is fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm personally not a super huge fan of like that type of rap style, like the kind of like comic, the comic kind of like characters. I don't know how to word it. I guess.
Yeah.
It's like the Eminem-esque type of flow.
Yeah.
But I fuck with that one.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm definitely not a fan of that style, but I feel like he wasn't all the way that style. You could hear inspiration from that style, but it wasn't like too playful. It also just reminded me of like some lyrical dude just trying to talk his shit on top of it. So I rock with it. It really felt like a unique energy, and I could see a lot of fans, like people. I could see you creating fans off of that track, like multiple people. Like Corey said, he didn't like the production. I see somebody else in the chat said they ain't like the production. So that is something to keep in mind. And your choices, just you want to make sure you get better and better at those choices. But as far as the energy and the character, and I know a little bit about your brand and the character you want to present yourself as, I think you can create something serious with that. So congratulations. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Right. Good shit, bro.
All right. Let me see.
Yo, real quick, just as far as the submissions, Kool-Aid, Young Fire, and who the other person I can't find? Jay, actually I found y'all two, Young Fire and Kool-Aid, bro. DM me your Spotify links on Instagram at Corey the Savior. Send it to me so I can lock y'all in.
All right. Back to the music. Up next, we got Kilo Paradise Retro, another BrandMan Network member. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Damn, that sound good. Hey. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling, 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 and yo bitch roller coasting on the D. She tryna be in the fucking team. I told her no, bitch, no. I'm too clean like some soap. let's go. I be going off, I'm too dope, like some coke. Oh, fuck, oh, shit, then I do it and gotta split. Ah, damn, I'm a blow, and they all know it. Now they watching me now. I'm rolling around town, where the fuck is my crown? Goddamn it, can't let them down. The whole fucking team on my shoulders right now. Oh, shit, I just do it like damn. I be going in, they know I go ham. But all of these niggas baloney. Please understand that these niggas below me. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling and rolling, I'm counting up dough. I'm smoking on dro, then I go get some more. Rolling, 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 and yo bitch, blood coasting on the D. She tryna be in the fucking team. She like that SK shit, like that SK shit. Money free, Willie guaranteed it's gonna flip. And once I get these strips, I'm gonna have to get some dip. I show up to your city, fuck it up, and then that's it. Now I'm shooting my shot just like Black Ops. Baby girl white, but she knows she like Blackhawks. Long hair don't care, that's why I went and got dreadlocks. Dreaming about this since I was playing in a sandbox. Planning a lot, I treat this shit like chess. Bitch, I'm the man, say you on my chest. I had a hard life, I was put through the test. Put the work in, I feel like I'm the best. If you do not, I suggest you contest.
All right. That was Kilo Paradise Retro. Wonder why the song was called Retro, but like I think that was dope. Personally, I think I heard a combination of Blueface, Ugly God, and Tyler the Creator, which was more the vocal, like what he sound like. That's what it sounded like to me. And I think this can go for what it is. It's just about a visual. He has to have a whole package and present it, and you need to really project that whole type of energy. Like it's like a playful, fuck it type energy that you need to be able to project well with like a solid visual delivery. I don't even know how to say it, like say what I'm trying to think. But again, it's kind of back to some Tyler type shit. Like was a Tyler type or delivery, visual delivery of just like playful or weird at the same time, but still just dope. I don't know. I think this can go.
Yeah, it kind of made me think of like if OG Macko was like a cloud in like the cloud rap kind of way. That's the vibe it gave me. This sounds like one of those songs that, like one of those songs that would go crazy. That kind of like the show where the crowd would be doing like mosh pits and shit. That's kind of the vibe it gave me.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I'm not particularly like a super huge fan of that wave. Like there are artists in that wave I like the Activists and there's certain artists in that wave. Like Cardi, I kind of consider like Cardi to be like out of that same wave. But I don't know. I don't particularly like the song, but I can see the crowd. Like I've been in the crowd before where this would go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been to this show before.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I can see it. It's definitely one of those where you can even appreciate it when you're in that crowd because you that energy is infectious and you want to have fun too while you're there. You might as well, but it's not something I might play just myself. But I definitely appreciate the energy it creates in its space. And I'm like that with a lot of tracks though, where like I like certain energy in the background music, and I venture into those spaces when I want to take that energy in, but then I can get away from the energy. I'm not gonna take it with me.
Yeah.
What are we, 3 in?
No, yes.
3 in, yeah. Jamel. No, that's
the first one didn't work, so we 2 in technically.
All right, but that other person I know for a fact they ain't no member. That person.
Young Fire, whoever submitted Young Fire, Rich Shooter, DM me on Instagram at Corey the Savior. Send me the link. As far as everybody else, submissions are closed, man. These 5 people beat you to it. Try again next week.
But all right, next we got Bitch by Illinois House Party. I think I just want to call him the other day. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch. 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 Hey. I don't even want your bitch. I already fucked a bitch. I got too many problems to be worried about a bitch. I want diamonds on my wrist. Emo bitch, your wrist is slit like. Yeah, diamonds on my fucking wrist. That boy scared he took a piss. That boy said he got a pistol, but that boy he ain't got shit. Why you talking all that shit? Pussy boy, you go get hit. Nigga, what? Yeah, pussy nigga got a name, but I call that nigga bitch. Fuck that nigga right in front of his bitch. Watch him run like a bitch. Watch him run like a bitch. Yeah, I'm cruising in your hood. Got my niggas in the way. I got weed in the zip. I got liquor in the dip. So many hoes in my whip. I feel like a fucking pimp. Shawty want more of my dick, but I know so my dick just not sorry. Going fucking crazy, feel like I'm in a pit. Want a brand new wet, and my mama feeling blessed. Mama came from the trap, now my ass in the trap. Like she tried her best though. Yeah, felt like I had no pops. My brain fizzy like pop. I don't fuck with no cops, cause I'm serving the block. Yeah, I'm on no fucking block. Got the drugs in my sock. Like, come and cop it. That boy, he want his watch. Boy, you ain't getting nothing. Shawty moving like a nut. I turn her into a sinner. Put it hot like the sun. Trap you what like a brick or something.
That was the whole song. Bitch by Illinois House Party. I want to know what you think first, bro.
Nah, I fuck with that. That and the last guy, that would be the same show. Like that would be the same show right there. Like that would be the same crowd. Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought when it came on.
Oh, but yeah, like I don't know, man. Like it kind of goes back to that kind of like, I guess, rock influence style of rap. It's certain artists in that way that I really fuck with. Like I fuck with like Josiah and like Zilla Kami and stuff. But other than them, I don't know. I feel like that style is one that it doesn't always translate musically, but the shows and the videos for it usually are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this is one of those songs where, like, I'll first listen, like, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't love it, but I like it. But
yeah,
it's also on that edge where, like, a video or a show could push me over and win me with it. I'm there with it.
Yep. Yeah. That's all it is. This is one of those times where you need that. Yeah, but you had, obviously quarantine and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you get the right environment and start giving people the visual of how it's supposed to be experiences, which is a lot of music, right? It's supposed to be experienced offered like through multiple mediums and sensory, aspects. And this is definitely one of those. Like I think that one is a hit in that particular space. Like it has everything it needs. Obviously, the bitch. People gonna have fun yelling. Some of the lines he said, and then like he got me completely when it ran back to the chorus because it was like all this shit going on, but it kind of just like chill and was kind of cool. I can't remember the exact chorus, but I was fucking with it. Like I like this song a lot because I'm gonna go ahead and put something on it, knowing like I'm pretty visual, so I was causing the whole environment as I listened to it.
Yeah.
So I know I would like it a lot. Like I wouldn't just be playing in the car again by myself unless I'm just really in that on something like that. But I know, you put me in that space and zone for it. I would fuck with this heavy.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, this will go with the show. This will go in that same environment. And I think, like you said, like I think the type of fans who are usually like really into this type of music, they have to kind of be the fans that have to be so like experiencing and visualize and stuff. So I feel like I mean, like we just been saying, man, I feel like a video for this will really sell it. Like a video for this will really sell it. Yeah, somebody said Mosh Out Vibes.
Is that who?
Oh no, somebody else was saying like, it's like Mosh Out Vibes.
Oh yeah.
Like this will go crazy in the pit. This will go crazy until yeah. All right, definitely.
Yeah, they need to get on that for sure. Let's see, we got one last BrandMan Network one. This one is called 4L by Lou, which I believe we played something from her a couple weeks ago. Let's see if it's the same song. I'll skip it if it is. I definitely feel like this is the type of song that y'all probably need to hear in the quality that I can hear it in to fully judge, because there's a lot of elements going on at one time. But Corey, let me see if you remember this. Do you remember a couple weeks ago I said there was an artist where her stuff is actually pretty dope. Like I didn't really like her lyrics during that song. You say you didn't like her lyrics during that song, but I said she always be choosing dope beats, and she has like a whole bunch of ideas going on at once. Her ideas are always on point. You remember me saying that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like where I was like even said like you might want to be almost like I'll reference Tyler a lot, I feel like, but like that type of person, or a Kanye or somebody that's producing and doing and really A&Ring or creating other artists, because her main, like, I guess rap delivery and all that stuff isn't like up here in comparison to her ability to produce, bring together tracks and ideas and all that stuff. Like this is that same, like you can hear a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's very creative, and like whether it's visually, like get into that aspect and some loopy trippy stuff, or even some of the other vibes, she does a very good job at that. And this is another one of those. I don't think there was any like rap part or anything where she under delivered, because it was more of a like like a sing part going on. So I like it. It's not something that I'm the type of person where I'm just going like listen to one of these unless I'm more on a like just driving along and I'm playing something I kind of want to be as background energy. But like I think I could see this track to getting placements for a certain type of either visuals or maybe some movies, or I mean even I could see it playing on just those 24/7 live stations. Like it definitely has its place. So I think this is solid work. I think it's solid.
Yeah, man. I mean, the audio kind of like went a little low during it, but from what I heard before that point, I liked it. I mean, if it's that same girl, like I like that song she submitted that week. Like I think he was saying like it's some stuff that she probably just needs to kind of tighten up and work on. But as far as like the sound of it and the style she's going for, I personally am a fan of that style of music. You know, I can once again like see the settings, like see the scenarios and the type of people that will listen to that music. You know, like we said then, it's like little 5 points type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, listen to that. That's their vibe.
Yep.
And this sounded like it was a bit better than that. Yeah, because I like that one. So yeah, I fuck with this one too.
But what are people saying in the comments?
They were saying the audio was low for them too at some point.
Yep.
I feel like it went low. Okay.
Yeah.
But somebody said I finally learned how to say I don't know enough to have an opinion on this, but I won't listen to it. I fuck with that. I'm gonna start saying that.
Hey, that's real.
Yo, that is real, bro. I'm gonna start saying that. Like, yo, I don't have enough to listen to know. So I'm not gonna listen to it.
And also, I don't have opinion now, and I never will. All right, hold up, Corey. We're on the second half, right? Halftime. Do you already in your mind know which one is locked in for your favorite so far?
So far, I got an idea. You know what I'm saying? I got one at the top of the chamber.
All right, let's see if Lonnie Rose is about to knock that off the pedestal. Where you at, Lonnie Rose? Enough for you? I got the full visual going on and everything. This thing better be hard. Let's go.
I got a video. Oh, let's do it.
If you ever hear me say I love you, hope you know I wasn't lying. And I don't wanna see a movie, cause at the end we always say goodbye. Every day I'm falling more for you, and I never wanna give this up. Something that we can't avoid. It's the pain, the sign of growth. I think I know you well, but I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. We've been through a lot, and it can get hard to stay sane. Though this beating heart can't go no more, I'll stay. Yeah, the story, summer 19 at a party. That is where I met the shorty. Started out, we talked like friends, till about like 2 weeks in. Didn't think I'd trust again, didn't think I'd love again. Now every time I look into your eyes, girl, I see my kids, yeah, I see my kin. Yes, I know there's distance, still we're home. The emotions that you feel are so unknown. The last thing that we need is another farewell, so just hold on. Every day I'm falling more for you, and I never wanna give this up. Something that we can't avoid. It's the pain, the sign of growth. I think I know you well, but I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. I think I know you well, but I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. We've been through a lot, and it can get hard to stay sane.
Yo, again, that is Lonnie Rose, Enough for You. Corey, talk to me, bro.
Well, because just first somebody said it sounds like this will play at Forever 21. Somebody said I shot to this, and I don't know why. That just was hilarious to me. But nah, I really like this song. This song is hard. Like I fuck with this. This song is crazy. I don't have anything like to say really say about it. I actually really like this song. I'm fuck with this. But you got my follow, Lonnie Rose, bro. I followed you on Spotify, bro. One more person on the release radar.
There it is. That says a lot. I think that number one got knocked off, bro. Okay. We got a new number one.
I mean, yeah, bro. But the submission's coming in strong, bro.
Hey, that's Lonnie Rose, LANIROSE, Lonnie Rose. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. Currently at 863 subscribers. You know what I mean? Give the man a subscribe, Spotify follow, all that good stuff. And let's see who else we got coming up, man. Starting off strong. Next, we have J. Daphne, Can't Wait to Love You. That sounds like another singer. Let's go.
I can't wait to love you.
Old school sounding shit.
I can't wait to love you. 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 I can't wait to love you.
You always there, but still I feel troubled. I'm always scared that my best chance ain't good enough. Been here, been there, been a little bit everywhere. Sometimes the heart and mind go through so many changes. That's just the way it is. I'm broken to pieces. Sometimes the heart and mind go through so many changes. Oh, it's all in the name of love. I'm broken to pieces. Oh, I can't wait to love you. Can't wait to love you. Can't wait to love you. I can't wait to love you. Can't wait to love you. Can't wait to love you. It's been a long time, and I'm putting back the pieces. I'm so amazed. No more second guessing. Been here, been there. Been a little bit everywhere. Go through so many changes. That's just the way it is. Broken to pieces. I'm so broken. Sometimes it's hard to go through so many changes. It's obvious to see I'm broken to pieces. Can't wait to love you. Can't wait to love you.
All right. That is Can't Wait to Love You by J. Daphne. Straight vibes from I saw somebody say Mary J. Blige. I definitely put it in that pocket. You know what I mean? I need a term. Like we keep talking about how things are hits in the space that, or like good stuff in the space that is meant to be in. Need a term for that. Not niche hit. Like that's not catchy. But this is definitely one of those to me. You know what I mean? It's throwback vibes. You know what I mean? It made me want to call her Auntie Daphne. That feel like auntie type music. But I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I feel like would kind of like hold it back, is that it does have that kind of old school vibe to it. Like I can see it helping it, like really helping it in one sense, and then kind of like hurting it in another sense. But I think it's like, I just still think it's a good song. That's a good song. She has a dope ass voice.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that when it came in. Like I was just like, oh shit, like damn. Didn't expect a song like this to slide across the BrandMan. You know what I'm saying? The BrandMan desk.
Hey, that's real.
Yeah, but this was hard though.
Yeah, appreciate you tuning in, J. Daphne. This was
right.
That was definitely dope, like vocally and all that stuff. You don't even hear people out here going heavy without no heavy auto tuning stuff these days. So yeah, I appreciate that track.
Bro.
Definitely.
People ain't flexing the vocals like they used to.
Nope. Nope. All right. We going strong today. That's 2 for 2 off of the. I mean, you know, the BrandMan Network team was strong too, but you know, in terms of the submissions, y'all are 2 for 2 too right now. Let's keep this thing rolling. That's what we need to do next. Start gauging overall submission grades. Who was better today, the network or the submissions? Let's see. All right, we got Sean and Jay. Bliss. Just by the looks of it, I know we about to switch the vibes up. So let's see where we going.
What? You know how we do it like what? Yeah. What? You know that we do it like what? Stepping this bitch and I'm stomping my feet cause you know that I don't give a fuck like what? If you a lame, stop talking to me cause you know how I do it like what? Yeah. Told him to get up from around me if you gon' move like a rat. I might just give you a step on for that. Niggas gon' see how I step on the scene and do shit they ain't know they could do. I'm from the city where if we've been liking the track, then we chopping and screw. I am that nigga that gets to the goal of this block, then I bust my way through. I gotta make this shit move, count up the guap, then I split with the crew. Hit up the block with the gang, so fly, we don't mind if you gon' take a glance. Might as well take out a notepad since you wanna follow and copy my sands. This is that shit when you hear it, I want you to stop what you doing and dance. Might as well call it Genjitsu, I set up the scene, put you in a trance. The illest of what you heard. Spitting fire every word. Niggas hating, give them the bird. Just another sheep in the herd. Niggas really born, don't know what they doing. Really, boy, you smell like a turd. Keep it on the go, I'm puffing on some dough. You know it got me leaning and slurred. In the south, not the east or the west. Colder than all of the rest. The king of the jungle, I beat on my chest. You niggas is really a guest. I keep it a G, I ain't ever pressed. The coolest that you ever met. I'm taking off just like a jet. It's effortless, don't have to sweat. Tired of following, so it's time for me to lead, yeah. Get into the top, even if a nigga bleed, yeah. Wanna be a boss, then you gotta do the deed, yeah. And make sure you do it with speed. I do it like this. I don't ever miss. I shoot it, go swish. I put you in bliss.
First of all, I see some of these comments for that last song, man. I just saw those. Y'all tripping. Y'all funny, bro. Y'all hilarious.
I love it. Internally, I was in tears, bro. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Oh man, I would have been rolling if I saw those. That was Bliss by Sean and Jay. I think that was solid. It would actually go in the same show, some version, maybe opening for that what was that, tracks 4 and 5 that we played at the network. It's solid stuff. I don't really have much to complain about. I think just one thing, when it was one beat drop, the first serious beat drop, it didn't hit like I wanted it to, but that's about it.
Yeah, definitely same show, man. Like, yeah, we definitely putting together a nice little lit underground show out of this lineup. But other than that, man, the only thing that kind of stuck out to me was there wasn't like a super like memorable part of it, like a catchy part or a part that kind of just makes me like, remember that song specifically. I would say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing missing from it, personally. Because I was thinking, listening to like, oh, this is cool. I like the vibe of this. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I can see where it would go. I could imagine me in that environment and me fucking with it if I was in that environment. But then I was thinking like, damn, there isn't, like I said, one particular thing in the song that just really like stuck with me, or like hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I didn't think about that when you said it, but you spot on. It's nothing that I can even really pull back on super heavy right now, and I just listened, so I'm with you. I think you only sent 4 tracks though, bro.
Oh yeah, man. One person had submitted and then hit me and told me that it was an unreleased.
That 5 back, bro. He said he need that 5 back.
Nah, I said it was unreleased, man. I already refunded the other 2 people that submitted. I was like, man, we're too deep in the game at this point.
All right, let's get it then. We got one last one. Let's see what we getting. Let's see what we got. Kool-Aid with the Spanglish. All right. Let's see what we got.
Hola, ¿cómo está, mami? Then I keep coming ride with me. She call it mota, but I call it weed. Pico con manera, she say she wanna smoke it with me. Hola, como esta, mami? Then I keep coming ride with me. She call it mota, but I call it weed. Pico con manera, she say she wanna smoke it with me. Hola, como te llamas? Look like you from the Bahamas. Think I'm in love with that culo. Say that you got it from your mama. Say you wanna call me papi. Want your body all on top of me. Underlay vámonos to the whip. You smelling that figo, you wanna hit. I'm rolling the dose and we get them lit. Smoking so much that they cause a 10. It's so evident we out though. Look at my eyes and they roll home. Blow a hoe like we loco. Wanna kick it at my dojo. Feel like I'm Mojo Jojo. She put out the wood, I'm like no. Hola, como esta, mami? Then I keep coming ride with me. She call it mota, but I call it weed. Pico con manera, she say she wanna smoke it with me. Hola, como esta, mami? Then I keep coming ride with me. She call it mota, but I call it weed. Pico con manera, she say she wanna smoke it with me. She wanna smoke up on my mota. She started talking, but I told her, Mami, cállate la boca. Trust me, this song is not over. She wanted some pieces from Papalis. I got her one, she tell me gracias. Hakuna Matata, they not of my baby. Now let's take off in my rocket ship. Off that GG like I'm Popovich. Rolling up off my deposit slip. Say she wanna sip tequila. She wanna come eat La Familia. I got her agua like a vina. She say she love it when I tease her. She even showed me all her visas. Found out her real name, Dalila. Hola, como esta, mami? Then I keep coming ride with me. She call it mota, but I call it weed. She say she wanna.
Yet again, that was Kool-Aid, the entertainer. Spanglish. Let me make sure I spell Kool-Aid, the entertainer for y'all so y'all can follow him. Well, now he in the comments. Show yourself, man. Show yourself. But KU-LAID, D with 2 E's, entertainer. Kool-Aid, the entertainer. What you think, Corey?
I don't know. I didn't particularly like it. I'm not a big fan of like the really like heavily auto-tuned stuff like that type of song. Like it kind of gives me like club song vibes, and that's not. I'm personally, that's not my vibe of music.
Got you. Yeah, for me it was again like Kool-Aid week over week. You pretty much keep showing some like high quality stuff. What I'm starting to notice is for the most part, these feel like different vibes. Like the tracks you submit. So I think, but overall, I can go for like you going for like party or club in some form of fashion. It's just kind of different vibes. Like one of them was more like twerk hood club. It felt like, and this one is more a different club. It might be more in the West Coast or something or something. I think the song was solid. It wasn't my very favorite song of yours for sure. I mean, it was solid, but yeah. That's all I got to say, especially being able to hear like multiple songs though. I can hear the pocket you're going for. And the way you're going to have to move with that kind of pocket can be expensive, honestly. Like you got to really work that club route or, it's very hand to hand still in some ways. Of course, you still can do the, all the digital stuff. And then you get it playlisted with the right stuff that people who are in that space are looking for. You definitely have some, but you still gonna have to do a lot of that groundwork.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
I agree. Bro, the comments are hilarious, bro. Y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are funny as hell.
What they got now, bro?
Nah, bro, they ain't here roasting Charles, bro.
Oh man, damn.
All right, bro. So who you got, man? Who taking it home for you, bro? Who getting the number one? Who getting the coveted BrandMan crown, bro?
Hey, bro. For me, that's Lonnie, dog. He came and took it.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. I'm going with Lonnie too, bro. Yeah, Lonnie is the one. the one for me today.
Yeah, I can't even flex. Like it was pretty hard, close and hard with probably like after Lonnie, it might have been Bitch for me. Bitch or maybe the very first song. But it was pretty close. Once you after Lonnie, it was probably like 4 or 5 that I would have had to like sit down and think about. But he made it real easy for me. All right. Yeah. Well, with Lonnie getting the crown, before we get up out this thing, y'all know what that means. We get to run that back. This is yet again Lonnie Love, Enough for You.
Oh, Lonnie Rose, bro.
Oh shit, my bad. Lonnie Rose. Lonnie Love. That's, what's that? Hey, she one of those female hosts or something. All right, my bad. Let me run this back though.
If you ever hear me say I love you, hope you know I wasn't lying. And I don't wanna see a movie, cause at the end we always say goodbye. Every day I'm falling more for you, and I never wanna give this up. Something that we can't avoid. It's the pain, the sign of growth. I think I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. We've been through a lot, and it can get hard to stay sane. Though this beating hard, you can't go no more. I'll stay. Yeah, the story, summer 19 at a party. That is where I met the shorty. Started out, we talked like friends, till about like 2 weeks in. Didn't think I trust again, didn't think I love again. Now every time I look into your eyes, girl, I see my kids, yeah, I see my kin. Yes, I know there's distance, still we're home. The emotions that you feel is so unknown. The last thing that we need is another farewell. So just hold on. Every day I'm falling more for you, and I never wanna give this up. Something that we can't avoid. It's the pain, the sign of growth. I think I know you well, but I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. I think I know you well, but I can take it slow for your soul. And I know I love you now, and I hope that's enough for you. We've been through a lot, and it can get hard to stay. Though this beating hard, can't go no more. I'll stay.
All right. Again, that was Lonnie Rose. Enough for You. Y'all go check that out. Hop up on it. Star in the making. I see he said he has another song that people might like called Warm Blanket. Oh, that looks like the song that has the most views. Okay. So probably right about that. That's it.
Yeah, man, go check them out.
You know what I mean? Corey, you got any words for the people? I know they're waiting for some words, some wise words.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for submitting, man. Like always, bro. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, giving us some stuff to listen to. We like 6 weeks deep, no problems, no issues. You know what I'm saying? We got shit together like we said we would. And if everybody that watched the first one got here with us, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. As far as everybody asking about submissions, man, every Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just make sure you're one of the first people in here, bro. You one of the first people in here, you'll probably be one of the first people to submit and hear the instructions, and you'll make it. You know what I'm saying? So, and Charles, but don't let them scare you away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be early next time, bro.
Don't let them hold hold you back, dog. No.
Oh, man, hold you back, bro.
All right, man. Hey, everybody. That's yet another session. Y'all be good.